Robert Thorne 7th and 3 wide. Andrew Rains in the middle. That's Peter Zhang on the left and Eric Catil on the right. How far up did Eric Catil make it? He drove all the way up inside the top 25, but how far did he get? Top 20 for Eric Catil. Wow. 25 places in, how many laps did we do? 5 laps at Road America.
Race 4 is coming up next, final race of the weekend. Feeling pretty confident in the car feels good. The invert for race 4, unfortunately it is not 19. That would be freaking hilarious if it was, a start on pole, but no, it is 11. But it's gonna be a good race because I'm gonna be around closer to, you know, the lead pack cars, and, you know, maybe I can get up to them and then kind of just stick with them and move my way up to hopefully a top 10 finish. I think if I finish in the top 10 in this last race, I'll be really happy with that. Any higher than that, man, that's just an extra bonus. One more race to go. Let's finish clean. Let's try to get a top 10, and let's get this car in the trailer and back home on Monday. And then we're gonna fix her up. We're gonna make this car look brand new again. It's gonna look good. Let's go, race number 4, starting 19th.
Race. Gonna make for some interesting racing here, Kyle.
Yeah, that's a pretty deep invert, 11 cars, Owen, and that's part of the fun here in GLTC is having an invert just like that. So it's going to be a pretty exciting tail end of this race here. Grid Life Touring Cup Race 4. This is our last round of this weekend before we head on now to our next event, which will be at Circuit Legends at Lime Rock Park. And Salil Shukla rolls off 14th in the 715.
And then 15 and 16, you got Jeremy Boysen and Ryan Kristoff.
And 17th place, it's Peter Zhang in the 28 LSFRS. Eric Catil rolls off 18th in the 82 EG.
Andrew Rains in the number 98.
Cup, and we've got one more race to go. Race 4 of the weekend is about to fire off with Tony Marchev and Scott Heckert on the front row. Corvette versus S2000. Green flag, we're racing in Grid Life Touring Cup at Road America. Here we go towards turn 1, and Heckert gets a great launch with that V8 power with Waldbaum behind him. Then it's Marchev and Tyson on driver's left towards turn 1, Owen. Heckert has won NASCAR races in the K&N Pro Series at road courses. He knows how to handle it. Oh, Marchev's off course at the exit of the carousel. He's going to hang on to it. Great lunge there by Dana Basinski to clear. Howden, little wiggle there. They're both off track into the dust in a big way. They're going to be straight and get back on course. Slow it down, big dust cloud, but everyone comes out pointed the right direction. Running order this time, Eric Till into the top 10. 9th place after the weekend he has had. I will take that. And he's not done yet. Here's Smedegaard out on Carlos Mendez into turn 1 behind Till as he drops a tire on the curb there on the right. I think this would be a top 10 run for him here this weekend, but he's doing an exceptional job. And Catil up to 9th place and with more potentially on the horizon here.
If you have radio, crew on the radio, they can, let you know what's going on if they can see.
Whoa, Catil right out to the edge of the rumbles at the kink, chasing down Luke McGrew in the slipstream. front straightaway. He's won in NASCAR. Today, he's going to win in Grid Life. Summer Apex, race 4 for Grid Life Touring Cup goes to Scott Heckert in the number 72 Corvette. Then it's Marchev in second, Aaron Lichty third, Eric Magnuson in fourth, Luke McGrew fifth, and Eric Catil, after a nightmare start to the weekend, comes home in race 4 in sixth. He'll pick up 14 points from that one. Waldbaum Mendez. The 245 is going to be Andrew Rains, and Andy Smedegaard come home in the top 10. As the rest of the
after starting, I think 19 or 18. I'm thinking, man. Oh my god. Oh, great.
That's it, man. Good race, good 4th race. 6th place from, I think, 18th or 19th. Absolutely incredible, man. I'm so pumped. Such a good race. I got stuck behind Luke McGrew, obviously, because he just has so much straight line speed that it's really hard to make a move. So I was basically waiting for him to make a move on somebody, because then I could then pick them off. Super sketchy situation in Carousel with James Houghton and Dana Baczynski in the ASM FRS. And dude, that was, I had flashbacks. It was like, you know, those Vietnam flashbacks with the dog. I was like, oh, here we go again. But yeah, that was scary. But yeah, man, 6th place. This car is not meant to be fast here, but it showed decent pace. And you know, I finally got a chance to race with the lead pack, and I think I really could have done, I could have probably scored a few podium finishes this weekend, which would have been good for the season championship. But the biggest issue, well, it's not an issue. I mean, it's good for him. You know, Luke McGrew, he scored 3 wins, you know, so that puts him at, if I recall correctly, I think he's got 9 wins now total. I think he's got 9 wins. So I got 5 wins. So that puts him a decent amount ahead in the season championship. The best result I got this weekend was the 6th, which might come in handy, might not. But yeah, it's all about, you know, getting those wins and podium finishes. You know, that's how you win this championship. So we figured out the axle issue. The axle issue is good, so that gives me a lot of confidence going into the next event. That axle is going to stay in that transmission and not go anywhere. And I mean, besides that, you know, the car was absolutely flawless, which is, I'm really bummed, man, because I think the car would have been really good here. But you know, the Road America curse continues year after year, man. This 3 times I've been here, 3 times I've had DNFs and, you know, a bunch of issues in a totaled race car. Next event's gonna be Lime Rock. I'm excited for that one. That is this car's track. So hopefully get some wins there, some good finishes, and get back to, you know, having good solid finishes without any bad luck. You know, that's what I would love to have. So anyway, we got the podium coming up next, and then we got the concert tonight with Deadmau5. That's gonna be awesome. So excited to kind of relax a little bit. You know, this weekend was tough, but I'd rather end on a high note than end on a low note. So I'm feeling pretty good. Tough weekend, but the vibes are good. So anyway, I'll catch you guys at the next event. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This is wheel-to-wheel racing, man. The highest highs and the lowest lows, and you just have to persevere and, you know, keep pushing and fight your way through it and never give up. So it's the theme of this weekend, and this theme of my road racing career is just never give up, keep pushing, and I don't know. See you guys later.
In P3 for GLTC, new to the series this year, Eric Magnuson. Great jogger in the BMW. 77 points just in front of Eric is Mr. Aaron Lichty.
Let's go, Aaron!
In the Porsche. Gorgeous car. Unbelievably reliable driver. And a first year all the way through our 6th season GLTC competitor. And out front with 3 points, 25, 25, 25, and 15, combined 93, Mr. Luke McGrew. Thank you so much, GLTC drivers. The largest field we have ever had in Touring Cup this year.
But yeah, I just wanted to give a big shout out to Eibach Springs. You know, they got a booth up here. I was supposed to be in their booth, but space was kind of limited, and plus my car wasn't really booth worthy this weekend. So big shout out to those guys. You know, those guys have been supporting me for a few. They're one of my, you know, first sponsors actually. With, you know, I got springs all around it. Springs, helper springs, tenders. You know, I got end links for the sway bars. They've been really good to me. So thanks Eibach for making this happen this weekend. Unfortunately, you know, we couldn't really get a good overall result. Why is that? Yeah.
When you're doing your videos, you look so cool.
Oh, thanks, man.
But when you're doing the videos, you look like so lame.
Well, yeah, because I gotta hold this freaking phone, man. Anyway, man, it's behind the scenes, man. Just don't worry about behind the scenes. Anyway, yeah, big shout out to Eibach. That's all I wanted to say. But yeah, selfie stick, a little gimbal. Anyway. Probably